Hello and welcome. My name is Lorrayneham and this is Living Your Best Life. Today I'm coming to you from my office after dealing with chickens. So I'm in my ratty old sweatshirt, but here's the thing. I don't care. I hope you don't either, because it doesn't matter, does it? Our ego investment in life, I hope for you, has been shifting as much as it has for me. Now, does it mean that I no longer desire beauty? Heck no. Beauty is my number one thing. If it's beautiful, it's going to bring me joy. And that's what this video is all about. This is Living Your Best Life, and it is my desire to assist you in discovering ways to do exactly that. So if you like this video and the content on my channel, please like, share, and subscribe. It just helps more people experience the joy and bliss of living their best life. All right. So I tried to do this video a minute ago, and boy, was the audio horrible. So I now hope the audio is better on this one, because listening to terrible audio, one of those things I don't enjoy. But I'm going to try to recapture the magic, and hopefully I can bring forth the content as joyfully and blissfully as I did in my original video. So here's the thing. We are the creators of our reality, and we're in this matrix game of our creation. We're the ones that created it. And that isn't to say that, we did a bad job. It's just to say that we experimented, and maybe the experiment didn't turn out quite as we intended. But here's the thing. Everything that we do on a soul level and in a physical form manifests into something else, greater, better. We learn, we grow, we expand. And that's what it's all about, right? Learn, grow, expand. But really what it's all about? It's about fun. And I hope that you are having fun in every moment. I hope that you are fully immersing yourself into the sensual reality. Let's face it. We are collapsing this matrix. It's going to come down. We're going to go somewhere else. There's a trifurcation or a fourforcation. What is that? A quadforcation? Or maybe a quintforcation. Let's see. There's some staying in 3D. Some going to the 4D, 5D alien experience. Some of us going to New Earth. Some of us going home to Source, the 25th. And I don't know where the 5th are going, but I don't think I want to go there. Maybe some are going back to 2D. Who knows? We are infinite beings of joy and curiosity. We're expanding in all directions. But I say, as long as we're hanging out here, I don't want to be in a state of waiting, because that's just super boring, right? Just waiting for it to all happen, waiting for it to unfold. I feel like for the last 2.5 years, well, probably the last 10 years, we've been on hold. We've been sitting there just being told, hearing all this information about ascending and 5D and yada, yada, yada. And as time has gone, we've gotten an expanded view of all that and an expanded understanding. That's all been great. But let's face it, that's been super boring. It's like, get on with it already, okay? I'm a fun-loving, joy-loving creature. I don't want to be sitting around on my duff. Well, I know there's been benefits. But let's face it, fun-loving creatures want to have fun. So I'm here to say that as long as we're going to stay here, at least for, the next few months maybe, now is the time to fully immerse yourself in the experience, because wherever we go, our experience is going to be different. We're not going to be tangibly immersed in the joy of the moment. Well, we might be, but let's say, we're in 3D now, and 3D has its own, fluffed out reality. And let's face it, here we have peaches. Now, I adore peaches. I love to bite into them, or nectarines even better, and let the juice run down my face and feel and taste the tart and the tannic sort of astringent and sweetness of them. However, I say let's fully immerse and experience, but let's do it from a detached perspective. Now, this requires a little bit of a, expanding of our awareness or possibility quotient, let's say. So if you're fully immersed, you shouldn't be external of that. You should be fully immersed. But we are multidimensional, multi-creative beings. And here's how I like to experience life. I am so curious that I like to be outside of myself on a conscious awareness, observing what's going on. So I'm detached. I'm not sitting in an emotional puddle, okay? I'm outside here, but I'm also fully experiencing the nectarine or the peach. I'm fully experiencing the interaction and the subtleties and the joys and the tangibleness of the moment. And in that sort of bifurcated experience, I'm experiencing it from a full sensory moment. It's like you're experiencing and you're getting all the subtle sensory inputs, but you're also observing it from a mind perspective, and you're getting all the sensory inputs from the mind. Because you're not disconnected, you're fully connected, but you're like having 10 senses instead of 5. So your physicality is having all the sensory input, and your mental consciousness is having a sensory input from its senses. It's like having the full awareness of the subtle flavors of everything. So it doesn't have to be food. It could be movement, dance. You could be fully immersed in the music and observing yourself as your body is flowing and feeling and your cells are vibrating. Or you could be in a race car and feeling the speed, the wind, the sensation of movement forward. All of these things that I'm discussing are ways to bring yourself into a state of presence and awareness. So there are many beings, many essences, many consciousnesses that like to experience life, say in the area of less what I would consider joy. They like to go to horror movies and deal in horror things. They have Facebook pages and video clubs and yada yada, okay? I don't find this interesting at all. I don't like to be frightened, scared, or horrified. I don't like it. I don't enjoy it. I find no value in it. But there are people that really do. And I say, immerse yourself in it. Have fun. Go for it. Ascension, for lack of a better term, and I use this word because it's what we're used to, but this transition that we're all making, we've already made our choices. It doesn't matter what you do now, except I say, why waste the moment? Why not just fully enjoy because you've got it? So whatever it is you enjoy, as long as you're not harming another soul, because that would have sort of bad juju on you. Well, maybe loosely. I don't know. The jury's still out on that one. Okay, I know that sounds weird, but let's face it. Everything that we've been told may or may not be true. So I'm in the mode of question everything, have fun with everything, bring in what brings me joy in the moment, and go for it. Okay, so I'm saying my suggestion for you today, as a starseed light being, person of the earth, take advantage of the time you've got left. So you may have chosen to continue with 3D. That's great. You will be enjoying 3D. Some of you have decided to go to the alien experience, the Star Trek reality, all of that wonderful technology and alien races and flying around and all of that. Great. Some are going to New Earth. I hope that that's where I'm going. I'm thinking that's where I chose to go, but I'm in waiting. New Earth, hold that experience. Some have chosen to go all the way to the 25th, back to source, to the creation. Now, no choice is good or bad. It just is, right? But while we're here, let's take advantage of this sensory reality and fully experience it. Do it not in a way that could potentially create residue, just saying, but enjoy yourself. Have fun, because I'm one of those girls that just likes to have fun, and I just don't, I recognize that we're in a sort of an up and down of reality, and there's nothing wrong with feeling pain or suffering if you're into that kind of thing. But honestly, I've had enough of that in my life, and I'm really going to make the best and the most out of this experience. I'm going to observe everything I do. I'm going to fully immerse in the reality that is presenting in front of me, and I'm going to enjoy it. I hope that you do the same, and I hope that you've benefited from just a different perspective on reality. And until next time, stay joyful.